afternoon, everybody. So my name is Rasmey. So imagine that I believe some of us might be parents, and potentially in next 10 years might become a parents also. So almost every day I have a challenge of getting stuck in my traffic almost every day during rush hour, in the morning and in the evening, just to make sure that I have to drive my kids to school back and forth on the time. You can sense how it feels. Just within the distance from my home to school, it's just about 5 kilometers away only. But it takes me almost 1 hour every day. Every trip, not every day, every trip. So if twice, it means I have to spend 2 hours a day just to make sure we take a responsibility as a parent, right? So let's forget about now. Think about the future. Let's discuss together in next 20 years how we are going to see. So let's give me your opinion, whether you will agree with the photo A, which is quite crowded traffic, quite messy also, or you would believe that our traffic in Phnom Penh will be in photo B, which is very well organized, very beautiful things. Yeah, you can see the sky train, you can see some greenery parks there. So what would you think in next 20 years? Which one it will be your option? If you agree with photo B, please don't raise your hand. If you agree with photo A, please raise your hand. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Your option? You get my point? You get my question, right? So most of us believe that B will be the option of next 20 years, yeah? Oh, such a beautiful and positive mindset. So how can we make it? How can we make it? Previously, we just talked about the waste. Keep increasing. Now, most of us believe that B will be the future of our city, traffic and landscape. From the actual data, actually, it keeps increasing. If you're looking back to the Bangkok city, the traffic get worse and worse. I don't want Phnom Penh to be that one. That's why I come here to talk about this topic. So as a real estate development consultant, I would stress also on only 3 key points as an ideas for the mostly for the governments who can take into consideration and then can implement into the reality. Because we believe that we would only need those government sectors also to really make it happen. So my first key point is about interactive community greenery space in Phnom Penh. Why I put along very long words here. So greenery space is a garden or is a park. Community is about people having you, having me, having him, having her, right? Interact each other. So we might have, besides the public parks that we have by the governments, let me raise 3 case studies of the private gardens that implemented by the private developers. Number 1, Udom Garden. Who has been to Udom Garden before? Ooh, such a beautiful thing, yeah? Sadly, Udom Garden was temporary garden only, but with a close gated community. But we already initiated by the developer ULS of modern recreation and also with a true trees. Actually, the trees itself might be even older than some of you. It possibly more than 20 to 30 years age, actually. So this one was considered as one of the earliest and impactful to emphasize about the importance of having community greenery space in the city center. Second one, I will talk about the Penh Hood Euro Park, which encouraged a lot of people. I believe most of us also have been there. The local started to go out and walk around. This is also a good encouragement to let people start to walk around more and explore the European duplicated building design concepts. But it's not bad. You can always enjoy the Venice, yeah? All right. Last but not least, about the greenery parks, I also love the concept of creative solution initiated by the Eon Mall. They proposed the concept to have shade outdoor and indoor public space. So kids can play under the shade without against the heat, which is a very creative concept actually. That's why I believe all of this is considered as a very good case studies of the public buses that offer different vibes and concept that we don't really have a boredom in going out. Instead of letting your kids or you just sit in front of the phone or computer all the time. Sadly, according to the WHO, World Health Organization, it is advisory to have more than 9 square meters of greenery space per person to have a very good well-being and less stress, yeah? But Phnom Penh has only 1.1 square meter per person, which means we have far below about 8 times of the greenery space. That's why maybe it's a reason behind that also our people seems to get stressed here. So I would personally believe that we can have also some other options to increase more greenery spaces by why just we keep a lot of vacant land. If you go on the airplane, for example, later on you will see some greenery spaces in Phnom Penh. Or you just look at the Google map through the satellite system, through the satellite option. You can see some greenery spaces in the city center, yeah? Would you love it? I would love it. Yeah, I would love it. So to initiate this concept, I would believe that one, we just encourage people start to use those like even the private land, even the public lands, instead of just give it as just a waste of soil, we just at least just have more grasses and green trees. Yeah. Secondly, it's also about the concept of having courtyard and playground. I hope, okay, I hope myself, we have adults playground. I haven't played for a while, yeah? So there's a concept, okay? So instead of, now let's forget about let's move on to the next topic. Only greenery space itself is not enough. We have to talk about the future of technology again. So what technology can help to give the solution of the traffic in the city? So through my own personal research, I'm not professional one. Oh, so I introduce you intelligent transport system, which called ITS. ITS simply it's just a setup of all the traffic cameras everywhere. Like I'm standing right now. How many cameras in front of me? So it's there also. Everyone's get captured by the cameras, but this one is for traffic. And data collection center system. So through all of this, using the AI system and whatever, we can always have a more data and analysis. Okay. So this one can always improve the traffic safety, especially for the ladies. You no longer worry about walking on the street and thinking about your concern about your safety anymore. Okay. This is a huge, huge impact and easy one. Just set more cameras on the traffic everywhere. And of course, this one and also can give us some recommendation of the better public transportation management system. For example, an ambulance behind us, we don't even know because we are driving, right? Some people don't like the traffic noise. You put even nice music, yeah? Some of us does music or whatever. Some more beautiful music of, I don't know. Okay. So, you can always see a sign that ambulance is at the back. By having all this ITS concept, you start to see a signal that you can give a way for the ambulance behind. Yeah, that's also very important. And most importantly, everyone have to follow the rule now. You cannot abuse the rule anymore. For example, you cross the road, ping, your notification on the phone. Oh, what's wrong? minus 3 points, and you get roughly $100 penalty, fine. Shit. You don't worry about a policeman anymore. Now you worry about the AI technology, ITS, yeah? Because all the camera can capture you, even your vehicle plates, number, your face, who really actually drive, you're complaining, no more complaints. All evidence are there. Of course, this one will have a very important one is about congestion also. My last point after today's topic will be also related, not only about the ITS, but whatever we believe in the photo of B, we also see the beautiful things. Sadly, the population of the city keep increasing. So how can you solve? By slowly increase the numbers of private vehicles and encourage more people start to use public transportation. Okay, I give you another concept. BRT, we call bus rapid transit. These two concepts actually about the ITS and the BRT all implemented and become very successful cases in many cities and countries in Asia, including Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, and some parts of China also. They are still implementing it until at least 2030s actually. So what is bus rapid transit here? We can always have, I call it shortly, BRT is an upgraded version of the public buses by similar to the metro system. You no longer you have to pay by your card, scan yourself, buy your own ticket. You go in, you wait for the station, and then the BRT will wait for you, just like they have a dedicated lane for their only their own bus. So that's more accurate. More importantly, the BRT will become more accurate and no delays of the traffic jam anymore. So, my beautiful life would be, next 20 years, I will be around at 50s already. I don't want to drive anymore. I don't want to get stressed anymore. I hope my kids don't need to care about me. I just maybe, I don't know if I need to use a stick just to walk slowly, yeah, and wait for my BRT, taking the public bus by myself, or anyone, like for example, I don't need to pay attention on driving by myself. I may get hit, and I can enjoy the mobile phone on my chat entertainment purpose instead. And from this beautiful photo also explain about the importance of ITS. Again, it's about traffic system technology. Now I go out, I get out of the bus, and I love how the greenery and the fresh air start to give me now. So I hope photo B will be the future of city in Phnom Penh.